Alrighty, hi, my name is Christa Eagles. I wanted to go over some important information. I feel summer is much better than winter. So to me, I've always liked summer because it is nice outside and there is more break time from work and school. Um, Meaning that in the winter, you're just go, go, go. And in the summer, there is time with the family that you can spend. I go on a lot of summer outings with my kids. There's a lot more festivals that go on. Um, the time to pursue interest and hobbies by having that summer break, especially from school, I'm able to craft, I'm able to cook, I'm able to do a lot of things that normally in the wintertime I'm not able to do, especially with weather outside. One of my biggest hobbies is gardening, and I get to grow all my vegetables and enjoy them in the summer. Right now, I have pumpkins going all the way across my grass. They've almost taken up the whole backyard. I've also am less stressed out, which can improve on cardiovascular health. Uh, Gardening and doing things that you love brings your stress factor away. Not having to worry about the school and the work and everything like that is wonderful. There's also more time spent outside and longer days. So in winter, days are much shorter and you go outside and it's dark early. You don't get to enjoy them. You definitely in the winter, there's a lot more seasonal depression. I know that in Alaska, where it gets dark and it's dark for like 24 hours at a time, there's increased in depression and suicide risk. So to me, the depression factor, I've always struggled with depression. It kind of goes away in the summer. And a lot of that has to do with also increased levels of vitamin D. So by being outside, getting the vitamins in me, the summer just gives me that extra umph. I'm not stressed out. I'm more energetic. I don't have the depression. I have more physical activity. Being outside, being able to ride my longboard, ride my bike gives me the opportunity to not only just be more physically active, but be healthier. Sunlight also increases your levels of serotonin, which also increases happiness. So who doesn't like to be happy? So in the winter, when it's dark outside all the time and you don't have that sunlight and you're staying inside because Illinois winters are just brutal and cold, you not only lose the vitamin D, you also lose the sunlight, which will decrease your serotonin. It will increase stress and decrease happiness. There's also a lot fresher produce in the summer. So the fresher produce in the summer not only increases healthier eating habits, but it's also cheaper to eat healthy because produce in the summer is a lot cheaper than trying to buy produce in the winter time because everything's just flourishing. Food doesn't go bad as quickly, and it's typically better quality also. There's no cold related disasters in the winter or in the summertime. So you're never snowed in. You don't have to worry about shoveling your driveway, getting to work late, driving on iced roads, getting in accidents. I know when I first moved to Illinois, I had swerved off and been in several very close call accidents. Nothing that damaged my vehicle, but a lot of people actually do damage vehicles and they could get really hurt with those iced roadways. There's no risk of frostbite or hypothermia if you don't have the proper clothing in the summer. It's just beautiful all the time. I could wear a jumper, a romper, and I'm not worried about being outside and getting sick with colds and flus. There's a lot more community activities. There's movies and lunches in the park, outdoor concerts. There's a lot of fairs that go on, concerts. There's gatherings at lakes, communities, pools, what gets you to interact with your children, your family. You get to meet new people. There's a greater sense of unity in the community, I feel, in the summer. Everybody, I feel like, kind of gets together. You have cookouts, you have people over, I feel a lot more involved with my friends in the summer, where in the winter, I kind of hide away and I just want to be warm in my house and go to bed and go to work and do it all over every day. My friends always say, "Oh, Christa, she's in tonight. It's the winter," because it is really cold in Illinois. I'm from California, so I'm not really used to that. There's also less money in the summer spent on gear and weather protection, and that's for your vehicles too. Vehicles in the winter typically rust. They have a lot of issues with, your car just not starting because it's so cold outside. Your gas tank can freeze up. There's no need to buy winter coats, snow pants, gloves, hats. The kids, I spend so much money on gloves sending them to school. I have 5 children and they lose one glove constantly. So I'm constantly spending money on gloves, hats, coats to dress them properly for the winter. Not because it's a choice, but because it's more or less their safety in Illinois. Illinois gets so cold that the winter is brutal and can cause actual sickness that we need to have those protections. There's in my opinion, that there's no money for heat also spent on home. So my house in the wintertime, I spend probably $400 a month on heating my home. In the summer, I just open up the windows, I let the sun shine in, and I don't have to worry about heating and cooling as much. It just depends on what your temperature is. But in conclusion, I feel that summer offers many benefits that can lead to better physical and mental health and financial status. There's so much more offered in the summer, so much more opportunities out there. We're not spending as much money on activities at home trying to entertain the family because there's so much free stuff out there. Where every season has its benefits, increased sunlight during the summertime opens up the possibility for many more activities, which in my opinion makes it much better than winter. Thank you.